So this is me showing up and staying committed to myself on the goal that I set for myself to record one video for the next 365 days. And I'm showing up even though it's hard today. It's easier, but it has been easier the previous days. And the fascinating thing that happened was I looked at my own video as I posted it, and of course, the critical voice came through and judging myself for how my makeup is not done perfectly and my hair is still wet after I showered, and my forehead is full of wrinkles, and I judging myself like, why am I not looking better and why haven't I started doing Botox? And the interesting thing about that is the funny way that it came through was with my daughter one day, how she looked at me after I washed my face as we were getting ready to go to bed. And I'm standing in the mirror and putting on my face cream, and she's looking at me, and she asked the question, Mom, why do people put injections into their face? And why don't they just enjoy the way that they look? And why do they worry about looking perfect? And the funny thing was, at that exact moment, I was looking at the wrinkles in my forehead and thinking, yeah, I've never had the feeling that I wanted to get Botox, but maybe I should actually do that. Maybe it's just going to enhance my videos and my recordings. And there I'm standing and thinking that, and my little girl expresses it. She's verbally saying it out loud. And of course, as a parent, I'm so aware in that moment of my example to her of what I'm thinking and how I'm looking at myself, and wanting her, growing up as a woman, not to judge herself and to just show up and be her full self. And there I'm standing, and here I'm sitting today and showing up in my fullness after we came back from the gym and after I had a sauna, no makeup on, not rehearsed, not anything, but showing up either way. And it made me reflect and made me think on how powerful children are, and how they are a reflection back to us of what we can learn. So I'm so grateful that I read the book of Shivali Tabari, The Conscious Parent, just before I got pregnant. And it helped me to shape my mind in terms of what type of parent do I want to be, and forget about all the nitty gritty little things of what diaper should we use and what bottle should we use. It actually helped me to set up my mind in terms of what type of parent do I want to be. And in this book, she mentions that our children come into this world as our spiritual partners. We are not a hierarchical system coming from a top-down perspective, and we are the only ones as parents that got something to teach them. They are our spiritual partners, and they actually have something to teach us as well. And with that reflection in my mind today, and showing up even though it's hard, we actually, my husband and I, we actually sat on the beach over the December holiday, and we said, what can we do to be an example for our kids, to show how we go through difficult things and how we show up even though it's hard. And miraculously, within the first 3 weeks of the new year, an opportunity presented itself to me that I could demonstrate to my daughter I'm tackling things that's hard for me as well. And my friends, they are friends of mine for a long time. I had the opportunity to marry them and to baptize their children. And they asked me, and so this friend, his father passed away, and they asked me if I could do the funeral for them. And I'm sitting outside and I'm phoning my friend, his wife, and told her that this is really difficult for me. This time around, I'm going to say no. Moments after I put the phone down, my daughter came outside as I was sitting outside on the porch, and she came to me and she said to me, Mommy, why did you tell them no? Because I know you can do it. Why is it hard for you to do? And I looked her in the eyes and I thought, you know what, you're right. It's not fair of me to be there only in the fun times, in the times where it's a wedding and a celebration, and not be in the hard times of celebrating a life. And I picked up the phone again and I phoned my friend back and told her, I will do your father-in-law's funeral. And the interesting thing after that was realizing that saying yes was the most difficult part. Just showing up and committing was the most difficult part. To actually have gone there and do the ceremony wasn't that difficult. And yeah, that's just going through my mind today in terms of how kids really help you to keep you accountable in a sense as well, to do the hard things that you set yourself up for. So, in essence, what I want to leave you with today is in what way can you look at your kids not as someone that you need to teach and you have to bring value into their life? In what way can you look at your kids at what value do they bring to your life? And like I've mentioned with my daughter Emma, how she's greatly helped me to actually show up today and do it even though it's hard. How can you look at your kids and see how they truly help you with what matters most to you? I would love to hear from you. Bye.